Alright, we got something weird going on. This is a laptop of a friend of mine that I put my Ubuntu build on. Said there's something strange going on with it, so I fired it up at his house and it was doing something really weird. So we're going to have a look at it and see what is going on. And I told him to reboot it and it did the same thing, so it'll probably show us the weird thing that it's doing. Well, let's just see what's going on here. Maybe we can figure it out. I don't know, but I might have to load another build on here. From what I saw, it looked like everything was doubling up, and I've seen that kind of act weird before using the compiz. But this build, this was the old Ubuntu build that I had. This build didn't have the compiz installed on it. It was just using the XFCE Windows Manager, and it was the little time that I had to look at it, I was really confused on what was going on with it. So let's see if it shows us what was going on here, if we can't figure that out. Still loading up. It's a pretty slow little laptop, but you know, it's an older Pentium. But once I had the Ubuntu build on here, I was using it for a while and it was working great. Didn't have any problems with it. So now it's loading up, and okay, first he was saying the screenshot tool was loading by itself, and I couldn't understand that. And let's see, my mouse not working. And there it goes. So we couldn't figure out why this was loading up, and he couldn't move it or anything. It's just sitting there in the background, couldn't close it or anything. And then if you notice the panel down here, it's all doubled up. I don't even know if, yeah, it's working, but you notice the panel down here, everything's doubled. And even over here in the clock area, everything is doubled. So, you know, I don't know what is going on with it. It seems to all work, but everything looks doubled. Let's see, desktop, I don't know what to... Okay, I don't know where these wallpapers, maybe he was... Oh, that's what he did. He took a screenshot. Look, it was a screenshot wallpaper on top of the desktop. So that's what was. Now you see, you see it there. Oh man, I couldn't figure it out. It was over at his place, and I was like, "What is going on with this thing?" But I didn't look at the wallpapers here. But if you notice, the wallpaper has been replaced. The original wallpaper has been replaced with a screenshot wallpaper. So if we select that one, we get that screenshot wallpaper, but it still doesn't show the screenshot thing unless it was this one. Somehow that screenshot wallpaper, but when it booted, let's go ahead and do this. Let's select, let's see, that's out of pictures. Where would the backgrounds, there's the original wallpaper, so let's go ahead and select that one. Okay, now it's all working. And so this is what he was using. Okay, now let's log out, because he said even though he logged out and logged back in, the screenshot thing was always popping up. And so let's see if it's acting right. Okay. And okay, it's going really slow. I guess it's just because it's a slow laptop. And let's see if everything pops up, because I saw him log out and I told him to log out and log back in, and that screenshot thing was still there, but I don't see it in the screenshot wallpaper that he put. That's what was funny. Okay, so let's see, everything's loading. So I don't know where that screenshot thing was coming from, because if you see that wallpaper that he had selected out of pictures, it doesn't show. You see, it's showing that wallpaper. It's all doubled up, but it's not showing that screenshot thing. So let's just go back to the original wallpaper here, backgrounds, and select that. So that's what the problem was. You see how it's all doubled up, and that's just because you took a screenshot and somehow it's making it, you know, doubled up looking. And so now let's restart it and see if it works. So that's what the problem was. He was messing with the wallpapers, somehow took a screenshot of the very desktop that he was using, and then selected that wallpaper for the background, and it made it look doubled. And so if it works, I might go ahead and install the MX17 build on this for him instead of this Ubuntu build, since I'm not messing with his Ubuntu build anymore. I don't know if I'm going to update it or anything. So, alright, the camera died out on me. So what I was saying was, I would probably go ahead. I don't think there's anything wrong with this build. It was just the user going in here, somehow making a snapshot of the very desktop and then using that as the wallpaper. It was just the user, and I didn't have enough time when I was looking at it to determine that. I just saw double stuff and I was like, what's going on? I still don't understand how that what's it called, the screenshot thing was in that picture, because if you select this picture, yeah, it shows the double up stuff, but you see there that the snapshot, the screenshot tool is not showing up in their picture. So I don't know why that was. That's kind of strange. I don't understand that part, but that's what it was. He selected a picture that was a snapshot of the desktop. So if we just go back to the original picture, select the background, it's good. Everything seems to be working. There it is. So it was just the user. So I don't know, I might test this out and see if there's any. I don't think there is, because I've already rebooted it. It works fine, and I might go ahead and just install MX17, that latest snapshot that I did. And so I guess that's it. So it was the user and not Linux. So I guess I'm going to wrap this up here. All right, I'm out.